Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the first installment of Talkin MTG Finance. I'm your host, Michael Gunner, from the Battlegrounds games in Dalton, Georgia. This is a installment that I've been wanting to put together for a while now. Many of you that know me know that I am really big, and always have been big, into the financial side of this game. It is something that has always attracted me. I owned my first set of Power 9 at like the age of 15, and now I'm 29 and I own a card shop, and I've continued to follow the trends in finance with Magic the Gathering since I first started playing. So many of you know we have a very, very important set coming out here soon called Modern Masters. It releases on June 7th and is a very, very short run print run set. It is not going to be printed like what you would expect to see like right now at a Dragon's Maze, where essentially you can get as much as you want. This will be something that will be done in 2 waves. The initial wave is going to sell out just as quick as the second one, I would imagine. It's a set that's intended to be drafted, so a lot of boxes are just going to go through draft, seeing how it is 24 packs per box, 8 players, that's 24 packs. Really, on this first episode of Talkin MTG Finance, I wanted to go over what I feel is going to have the biggest impact with this set coming out, the biggest value losers, for lack of a better term. These top 10 cards that have spoiled so far, I feel will see the biggest price drops over the next month. As June 7th is rapidly approaching, I'm thinking these cards that we're about to go over will be the ones that will not hold their value, and we'll go into why as we move through this top 10. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so like a bunch of cards in this set that we're seeing getting spoiled, that were hard to find and expensive uncommons, Kitchen Finks is that one that just stands out. Its current value is $12 on Star City. I'm expecting this card to go to about $4. It is a solid uncommon, so it's definitely going to hold its value around 4 to 5. I would suspect that. However, 12 is asking a little bit much, with that there's going to be a ton of this stuff getting opened. So these uncommons will seem very abundant in your area, which is really going to drive the prices down. So that's your number 10, Kitchen Finks. Okay, coming in at number 9, we have Maelstrom Pulse. This is a really good rare, as it was rare before. So I expect to see its value drop by about half, from its current value being $15 to $8. The fact that they will be open, it'll be in the rare slot, will make it a lot more common. So I would suspect to see a 50% price. Alright, next up we got Doubling Season. I'm really expecting this card to drop dramatically in price. They're really, really hard to find, but it will be in that rare slot, so I'm suspecting $35 to be a little bit much. So you could expect to see that coming in around $12 to $15. Next up at number 7, we got Arcbound Ravager. This has been one of those solid $20 to $25 cards for quite some time now. I suspect to see it around $10, maybe 15, but I'm thinking 10's probably where it belongs. So that's number 7, Arcbound Ravager. Alright, number 6, we've got Engineered Explosives. This current SCG value on this card is $20. I'm expecting it to fall between 8 to 10, maybe 12 at the highest, but I'm thinking 10's probably where it belongs. Alright, so next up at number 5, we've got Aether Vial. This was a big uncommon that got pushed up to the rare slot, so that's definitely going to help its financial value out. It was $15, so I'm suspecting it to be around that 7 to 8. If it would have been reprinted as an uncommon, I'm thinking 2 to 4. So the fact that it is in that rare slot is going to kind of keep its value a little high. Alright, at number 4, we've got Kira, Great Glass Spinner. This is a card that, like through all my trades and days of, being out at Star City Opens and traveling around going to events looking for cards, like this card just is really hard to come across. It was played a lot back in Legacy Merfolk, and now it's of course played in EDH, which is what's helped its value, as Merfolk just doesn't get played much anymore. It is coming back as a rare, so its current SCG value is 15. I would suspect anywhere from 8 to 10 on this one moving forward. Alright, now speaking of good modern cards, here is Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. This is a big combo card that's used a lot and very hard to find. It's coming back as a rare, which will, its current value is 30 and pretty hard to find. I would just suspect anywhere from 12 to 15 on this one. Probably coming out around 10 to 12 and then maybe rising back up to around 15 once Modern Season. At number 2, we've got Cryptic Command. Its current Star City value is $35, and I would suspect this card to be anywhere from 10 to 15. I think that's a safe place for it. It is a really, really strong card. Of course, it got reprinted as the player point promo way back when they still did that and mailed them out to you. So it's been reprinted once. Just putting it back out there, I kind of suspect, for this to kind of bring it down to where it needs to be in that 10 to 15. And our number 1 card, Spell Snare. This card has been all over the place, as low as $5, as high as $15. I expect it to finally see a price of around $2 to $4. It's just a really, really strong uncommon, takes care of Tarmogoyf Dark Confidant. So that's kind of what I feel the first 10 cards that will see the biggest impact in their prices from Modern Masters. Alright, so that'll do it for the first installment of Talkin MTG Finance. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to find the Battlegrounds games and movies on Facebook at the Battlegrounds Gaming and on Twitter at TheBG Gaming. Certainly subscribe to us here. We put new videos up weekly, and we'd love to hear from you at our store at 706-259-9704 if you have any questions. Thanks, and we'll talk to you next time.